over 130 stations across the country, and it would be important to see the welfare of both the prison officers and the inmates. We have already denied them freedom, so we don't want to continue pushing them to the ground and hardening them even more. We want to soften their hearts so that when we are doing rehabilitative process and we are doing the correctional process, we are able to speak to human beings. And therefore, that is why we have our campaign to have one prisoner, one bed, one mattress. That each one of them can have a bed, a place to sleep, and a blanket to cover themselves. One of the programs that we are running across the country equally, and we will also bring to Kisii, is the decongestion program, which we are running through the community service orders. We are working very closely with the judiciary. Whenever we go to a prison, the judiciary will be able to review the cases of the petty offenses. And when I talk about petty offenses, these are people who are no longer a risk to the community. And once they are reviewed, they are released. Last week, we were in Laikipia County, in Marmanet, where we released about 170 offenders. And these offenders were released to do community work. Basically, they'll still be on sentence, but they will be helping the community in many ways. And we planted around 100,000 seedlings from our own seed beds, the prison, from the prisons. So it is a good way of engaging the offenders. It's an alternative way of sentencing. It's an alternative way of solving an issue. And that is why what we are encouraging the judiciary. If they are petty offenders, let us not contain everybody. And the saddest thing is we are actually containing very, very young people, 35 years and below. For those who have been in with me, they have seen they are young people who are energetic. They are supposed to be out there making a livelihood for themselves. So if we could be able to consider this, and I'm sure the judiciary is doing the same, we can make this country a better place. Young offenders who have petty offenses, they can plant trees out there if they've already been sentenced. They can help any other government agency probably in cleaning up our markets and many other things that can be done other than just containing. Our country needs the workforce, which is contained in here, and therefore it would be prudent if we are able to come to a consensus on how to handle these things. The process must be followed, however. It's not just about releasing. The process must be followed. Government, state agencies, let us be the leaders to take the first step and reach out to these people who are having conflict in our society. If we can nib the crimes at the entry, before they even get to prison, the better for this country, the better for all of us.